And we're back with another Rock Boys Wrestling podcast. It's your boy Dave, CEO Coles, and I'm here with
All gas, no brakes. It's King Coles, King Matt, whatever you want to call him today. We on straight goon mode.
and this is the Royal Rumble review edition. Excuse me, Matt. Matt, what you think about the Rumble?
Rumble was cool. Happened the way it's supposed to happen,
That wasn't
basically.
what I was expecting.
I mean, you know why I'm mad about certain things, but I'm also calm today.
That you gonna say yeet. See,
At the end of the day, it's all about the Yeet movement. My boy done made it. Officially, main event Jey Uso. From the pre-show to the main event. From catering to being catered to. Big time Jay. Thumbs up.
This Rumble, this whole Rumble event pay per view, TLE, however you want to call it. The Rumble matches lived up to what they were supposed to do. The ladder match did what it was supposed to do, minus one. But it was a great match all around. One miss on the whole pay per view. One miss, right, Matt? It was only one miss, in my opinion.
There's only one miss, in my opinion, too.
Yeah.
Again, it was a doozy.
That tag team match was uncalled for.
It was a doozy. But nah, before we get to that tag team match, let's just start off for the beginning of the program, right? Beginning of the program, we got Stephanie. Again, me and Dave, we talked about Stephanie like last week. We were saying for a fact, it's like who would nominate what's her name into the Hall of Fame? And of course, we said that we didn't see Stephanie in a while, and then look, we see Stephanie talking on the mic and everything. It was a good showing. She definitely got a good pop too for the crowd. Crowd actually like really like inspired, were admired that she was there tonight. I mean, last night. Definitely a good moment. Definitely a good moment.
No, it was a good moment to hear her come back out
Yeah.
in front of the crowd. She's been doing a lot of the media this past week, promoting her new show as well. The Pat McAfee show. Still didn't listen to the interview yet, but just seeing the trailers of her show, she got the whole bloodline on the yacht with her. So I can't wait to see that as well.
Speaking of shows in Bloodline,
What?
Paul and Roman did their show with good old O'Shea Jackson Jr. Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it. But definitely, again, like I seen it before. Before like we even talked about it later on last night. That they got it even before they showed him on the program. I definitely seen that he got one. I'm like, oh shit, he done did it, bro. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Congratulate.
No,
Can't hate. Congratulate.
it was definitely cool to see they got him and Paul.
Yeah.
So that was it's always exciting. I think if anybody does interview Roman, you want Paul as well. It's just a nice contrast that these two have. The chemistry is everything.
Oh, for sure.
But hold on, before we get into the pay per view tonight, because some things happen in WWE landscape that we might not see a particular wrestler ever again. Brock Lesnar, we probably won't see him no more.
I mean, I said that.
Officially named in the
In the
grave
case,
with Vince McMahon. So they named me by name this time, not just a wrestler. Actually put his name into it.
yep.
So uh, we won't see Brock. We won't see Brock at all. Kind of messed up because I feel like the Beast still got a lot in the tank for the business, but
It is what it is.
yeah, Freak Boy put you in the situation, and you was right there with him. So, but we're not gonna let that pull this pay per view review down. But
Not at all.
that's just one of the people that we might have expected to see, and that's probably why we're gonna see Brock.
Right. No, for sure.
Let's talk about arrivals right quick. Hold on. Kevin Owens coming in the golf cart was a fucking he's a gym. He's a gym. I think me and Matt said every show with him. Kevin Owens
The
pulling up.
ultimate troll. The
Yeah.
ultimate troll. I mean, trust me, I know troll etiquette, but what Kevin did, low key diabolical. Not smiling. Low key diabolical. And the reason being because it's just like Kevin's always gonna make everything come full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin gonna get his shit off. Hold on, let me just explain real quick. The reason why I'm wearing this mask is because I'm in war mode. Y'all will see it probably later on today.
We gotta explain that.
Some
Wrestling.
either,
Don't worry
you
about
right, you right,
it. Don't
you
worry
right, you right, you right, you right,
about it.
you right, you right.
But yeah. So Kevin showed up in the golf cart. That was just amazing. Going back to him in the Roman match that they had. Then we opened the pay per view with the women's Rumble match. All right.
Starting off with EO and Liv, EO and Liv.
Two good people started off with. I wasn't mad at it. They started it off, and I was cool.
Yeah, yeah, that was cool. So I was watching at my man's crib, and so we picked numbers as far as who would win, like what number would win. I picked number 15. I think he picked. I want to say maybe he picked like 18, something like that, or he picked like 20. It was something like that. Um, so my 15 pick was Naomi, which wasn't necessarily a bad pick, but at the same time, once uh once a certain lady came out, yeah, it was all over. It was
The
all
one
over.
that's been teasing her return for the last 3 weeks, damn near.
Uh huh.
Charlotte came out. The Queen came out. Before we get to Charlotte though, because we have we didn't have that many returns. Um, Trish Stratus could have went without.
You know what I could have dealt with. Why we would actually appreciate to be in it. Victoria.
Yeah, but you always say she don't get a pop. The reason I bring up about the
She
whole
don't, but again, way better than what's her name. Um, but of course, it was good to see Lash Legend get her shine on it.
mm-hmm.
It was good to see Roxanne Perez get her shine. I was actually surprised Jada Parker showed up to the Rumble. Um, Stephanie Vaquer and Julia, you expected them to be there. You know what I mean? They are holding down NXT. Same thing with Jordan Grace. The biggest surprise was, of course, Alexa Bliss showing up.
That's it was.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about number 30 yet. But Alexa Bliss showing up was definitely probably let's say the second biggest pop of the night. When it came to the Rumble, to the women's Rumble, because the fact that she kind of gave everybody she gave everybody the runaround, saying she had that had contract disputes, that she wasn't gonna be showing up for a long, long time, and we finally got her tonight. Finally got her tonight. I'm actually looking at the Rumble right now as she had just got in the ring. And I actually like the potential program that she may be going in. Maybe doing one with Liv wouldn't actually be bad. I mean, both small figured female stars. I'm saying it would seem right to kind of start a program with Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss, which would be fun. Now, the one thing I just didn't like about this Rumble, number 30 herself. We didn't need Nikki Bella to return.
Fuck no.
For all it was worth, too, she really didn't need to be in it.
And they talk about this is a return, not even just a one night thing.
Yeah, no.
She
She is
almost
a
on the
return.
John Cena, like the final year type shit.
Mind you, she was only in this thing for a whopping 3 minutes and 4 seconds.
And you was number 30.
Number 30 should have been owned to a few superstars that were not there tonight.
Yeah. It's a whole list of them that didn't show up, in my opinion.
I mean, I got a solid 3.
It's a nice list.
Solid 3.
Yep.
Becky, Jade, or Asuka all could have came in at 30.
Or AJ Lee.
Or AJ Lee. I mean, I kind of figured she wasn't, so that's why I ain't name her, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that was wishful thinking, but
yeah,
I would have took her over.
Oh, for sure.
We got at number 30.
For
we
sure.
got at number 30. It wasn't no. When her music hit, just like you can see like what the fuck,
dog. And they delayed it too. They waited.
Right. They act like it was gonna be like a shocking return. And then
you can look, but you can't. Like I'm like, oh man, come on, bro. I said, come on, man.
Storm is
word. It would have been that Oscar's music. Whoa, all that. I've been cool.
Yeah, that would have been crazy, but
you know what I mean. But it just makes me feel as though they waiting for tomorrow for Becky.
Yeah, shocking.
You know what I mean? They got Charlotte, which again was right. Got Alexa in there. Showed it Trish. They gave spotlights to NXT. Shout out to Roxanne Perez though.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that they let her rock out that whole Rumble basically.
Yeah, she's an Iron Woman.
Yeah, coming at 3 and literally being the last one eliminated was fire. You know what I mean?
Iron Woman status.
Yeah, like dead ass. Like I mean, of course, the one that leads the amount of eliminations is Nia. She had 9. She had 9 last night, and so I think she's a leading woman as far as with any of the rumbles for them. And you include the ones that she did for the men as well. She's leading for Rumble for women.
Yeah.
Definitely a good looking for her too. A good showing for her. But yeah.
So now that we know Charlotte won the match. What title do you think she goes after?
She's going for Tiffany's. I think it's obvious. Reason I say that because it's like you look at the relationships, you look at the marriages. You know what I mean? She's married to Andrade, who's on SmackDown. Becky's going to go to Raw because of Seth. She already, but then again, even besides that, it's like you also think about Charlotte already had her marquee match with Rhea. You know what I mean? She had 2, one that she won, one that she lost, and I think it's definitely a good feeling if she goes for Tiffany. It gives Tiffany the big rub. No nasty old man like involved when I say that.
No Vince.
No VKM. We gonna say it like no VKM. But yeah, definitely look like it's going to be Tiffany. But that's another thing. We didn't see any of those champions tonight. We didn't see Rhea. We didn't see
Gun-
Tiffany.
when you see Gunther, Gunther had a promo. I mean,
No, we seen. I mean, Gunther had a promo, but
I
that's
say he had
it.
a promo. That was it. I think he had a promo.
Yeah, I mean, like what I would have loved for them to do is to do it like how they did last year. How Roman was sitting up in the top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Big
Roman
Brock
was sitting
fight.
at the top, and then Seth was also there too. And of course, it's like when the winner won, they looked up there and pointed. You know what I mean? I would have loved that, especially because the fact it's like you want to build these marquee matches. You want to like these dream matches again. Of course, we're out here speculating, doing all we can do at home, but it's like we would have loved to do it right there too, like in the moment. The shots would have been crazy. But I will say this: that was a big ass crowd.
Yo, that crowd looked WrestleMania-esque.
Yes.
They had that stadium
I,
filled.
Granted, they divvy it up, they slice and divvy it up very well, but still at the same time, that was a big ass crowd, bro.
They went a long ass goddamn aisleway. They love making
I
them
mean,
rumble aisleways long as shit, boy. They love it.
I ain't mad at it though. 'Cause I
Nah,
mean, like,
it builds respect.
I I love the old production. I love the production of it.
Oh yeah, we didn't get into that, but Charlotte Flair couldn't get a roll ball.
Sorry,
Took her a long
you.
time.
I mean, yeah, like she said, a good thing I ain't forget how to wrestle, but I mean, I forgot to get this damn jacket off. Like, you know what I
She definitely.
mean?
I mean, the knee brace. She had it all colorful out. She had it all.
Studded,
Yeah, she had it stuck
diamond,
out.
diamond crusted knee brace.
So I'm just happy to see her back. We get a lot of matches that that would be good. Like you said with the Tiffany match, who could hit the best moonsault? Because both of them going to try to hit one in the match for sure. Uh,
Yeah,
so that's going to be nice as well to see stuff like that. Uh,
yeah. I mean, that's it definitely. Charlotte's the right one to give the up and coming star the rub. I mean, she did it for Rhea Ripley. She beat her. She beat her. Granted, I didn't necessarily think it was necessary, but it made sense at the end of the day.
right.
Because again, she got her redemption at what 39? It was 39. 39, yeah. WrestleMania 39. That was in LA, right?
And, yeah, because 40 was
Thir- in
uh,
Philly.
30. Yeah, so yeah, you're right.
Yeah, definitely. Um, so no, definitely a good moment. Definitely a good vibe, good thing to look forward to. Uh, like I said, Alexa Bliss look good to be back. Um, I'm excited to see what program she does. Me and kind of know. I will say that the cracks and forms of Naomi and Bianca are even more even more visible.
Right.
Of course, we know that Jordan Grace and Bianca are cool. Coming up from TNA together, coming from TNA, you know what I mean, into the company last year. With their matches before that, and then of course the fact that you know what I mean, if it wasn't for Naomi, what's name wouldn't have got the look.
Right.
But yeah, they hugged out, and all of a sudden Bianca wasn't with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Will that play into the weeks to come? It should.
Yeah, they built some storylines with inside the Rumble, which is always a good thing to do. It brings
Mm-hmm.
the Rumble more than just who trying to get to a WrestleMania. Actually, the storylines are getting built within it. So the Rumble,
Yup.
like I said, the women's Rumble was actually a good Rumble. Like it was a good Rumble.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah, it was fun. They had some nice action. Um, had you really thinking who was going to win it until her music hit. I mean, I believe once
Right.
her music hit, and then we didn't get Becky. We didn't get Becky Lynch. I really didn't see nobody else that could win the Rumble but Charlotte.
No, I mean once Nia eliminated Bianca and crew,
Yeah,
you knew it was kind of like all right. I mean Roxanne Perez again. She's definitely going to main card. Definitely has an uprising future, but it was definitely made for Charlotte tonight.
yeah, no, it It was all set.
Yeah,
It was set up.
it was the right answer. So yeah, that's that one. I like, but like what I was saying with production, I like how the fact that on the ticker at the bottom, they had a ticker on the bottom that showed you who was eliminated, who they were eliminated by.
You
It
had the
showed you
numbers.
time. Yep, showed you time duration. Which number was coming up next. Um,
What numbers were issued to each wrestler. So
yeah,
like
no,
like
that's what I'm
like
saying.
Matt said, like Matt said, like if you was making a bet or y'all were just doing some friendly stuff, like oh I think number 17 want to win. You knew who 17 was, and you knew if that person was
Right,
in the ring the whole time. So it's
exactly,
almost like you gave it like a game, like an NFL or NBA vibe, where you know who's on the court at all times.
for
Uh,
sure.
and then, like I said, what Matt was saying was like, you know what number's coming next.
Mm-hmm.
How much time is there? Like they did the whole production, like Matt was saying, was just neat. I think a work of art because that's something that we never had before. And I understand it. You know, back in the day, people say they didn't want stuff all over the screen, but when it comes to an event like this, when so much action is going on, it's needed. It's needed.
Yep.
So you can peek your head, like you can literally turn your head away, walk away for a couple minutes, come back. But okay, they're only on number 15, and okay,
Yep.
my number 7 is still in there, and stuff like that.
Yep.
So it makes it more interesting, in my opinion.
You know how many people were eliminated. You knew who was like active in the ring. All that was fire. Even to like the point again, they had the drone. They used the drone. They did that. I like the camera aisle on the ramp again. Like that whole side to give you those close up shots. Fire. Um, of course, you know, you had certain ones that had pyro, certain ones that didn't. I love the ones that did get it because they deserve that. It gives them that mystique and that it gives them that like notoriety, like who they are, what they're about to bring forward. You know what I mean? It was phenomenal,
No, it was.
phenomenal. But yeah, that was the women's Royal Rumble. Of course, Charlotte Flair got the belt. I mean, she had the opportunity to main event. Oh, they're showing her struggle with the jacket. Yeah, definitely a good one.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Um,
Charlotte, welcome back. Welcome back.
welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's go into this tag match.
Oh Lord, as Matt
This
said,
tag match,
and I said, this was the miss of the year.
yeah. It just felt out of place. It felt like it didn't necessarily deserve to be on this card.
Nope.
Um, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have kind of wanted a. I would have took a Gunther match.
I went to the Gunther match as well. I don't know,
I know we just had one last week and
but
everything,
I
but
don't
I
even
would have
think
took a
so.
Gunther match.
I didn't see that.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's just a principle. It's like it just didn't feel like this tag match just didn't feel right. Granted, hear me out loud and clear. SmackDown has the better tag division.
Sure.
They're much busier. They're much involved with weekly programming than the Raw champions are. The Raw champions tend to get clouded over by other storylines. They just get involved because the fact is like they just need numbers. But I will say the simple fact that SmackDown does have the better one.
Yeah.
But last night's match, I mean, granted, the people who I wanted to win won, but it was just for the fact it's like 2 or 3 falls, and it wasn't necessarily the you know what I mean. Like usually, like we think 2 or 3 falls, you think like 3 stages of hell. Let's just
Right.
be honest. You know what I mean. And so you think of three different stipulation matches, and going from there. Yeah. I mean, that's all I can really say about it. I mean, it wasn't a bad match, but I mean, it just didn't feel like it was supposed to be there.
Like you said, it just that match to me was a SmackDown main event.
Yeah, it could have just been on Friday.
It could have been a Friday SmackDown main event. I understand it because you want DIY and on the pay per view, and then what they did with the Street Profits coming in at the end, so they got them on there as well. So I mean,
I'm
I can
okay.
see it, but I'm not. I didn't like it.
So the Street Profits, I was gonna say that I them helping DIY win. I wanted to just stay there. It didn't have to go any further.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Them attacking. They attacked Motor City Machine Guns, and then went and attacked DIY afterwards. I didn't like that part. They could have just attacked the baby faces, and I've been cool. Because again, you would have gotten exactly what you've been asking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could potentially build to something else after that in the future.
Right.
But I guess they look at it like this: we already have one African American duo that is now a heel. We can't do it to both of them.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, because you look at granted, Street Profits could definitely benefit from it.
It's true.
Because they haven't necessarily been that route. Versus the New Day have been down this route before. It's just different now. It's just the two of them.
Right. And when they started,
Yeah.
And when they started, the gimmick was supposed to be a heel gimmick. But
That's what I said. I said they've been on that route before.
Fans turned on them, like Matt was saying. The fans turned on them.
To a babyface. Yeah.
So then they just moved along with it.
Right. And then you also had the Usos there to be their polar opposite. Yeah.
But like I said, we could have. I don't know what other match we could have got. But this match could have been a Friday night SmackDown match.
This match didn't even go 15 minutes. It went 14 exactly.
It could have been missing from the show, and nobody would have really made a big hit, in my opinion.
For real. I mean, we could even had a mid card title be defended. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for this to be quote a 2 out of 3 match is like the quickest 2 out of 3 match I ever seen.
Literally. But I mean, of course, Tommaso and Gargano won, which I definitely expect them to do.
Yeah.
I feel like they might be saving the Motor City Machine Guns getting their belts back on a bigger stage. Or one thing I've actually been proposing to Dave, but Dave don't necessarily agree with it, of course, is having a multi-man tag team, you know what I mean, type scramble match. And so what I think should happen, I mean, ultimately, if they don't do it at Rumble, if they don't do it at Mania, I would like the tag teams to be in the Elimination Chamber like they did before 1 year. Which would be pretty cool. Huh?
You've been saying the TLC match.
That would be at a Mania. That would be a Mania move, right? But again, if we don't do that, because you look at the teams that are on SmackDown. You have DIY, you have Pretty Deadly, you have Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits, Lost Garza, right? And then you would probably think of another team, but either way,
Jacob,
huh? Jacob and Tom and Tama Tonga, exactly. 6 teams right there. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's like you think about what they could do for SmackDown on that type of thing. They could do a TLC type ladder match, right? Like the old times. Again, you don't like it, but cool, whatever. So if they didn't necessarily do that, they could do Elimination Chamber. You have 6 teams. You put them all in the pod. Anarchy.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean.
But nowadays, they're not going to do 3 Elimination Chamber matches.
They won't do 3, and that's the thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? It would have been fun to have, but again, they're not going to do 3. Even if they did it all the Hell in a Cell, I'd be cool with that, man. If they did Hell in a Cell Mania, I'll be fine with that too. Either way, you have a lot of tag teams in the SmackDown picture, and that's why I said SmackDown has a better tag team division that you definitely want to see in the spotlight. After Friday, of course, on Friday night, you seen Tama Tonga eyeing down these tag team titles, right? Granted, it might not even necessarily be him tagging with Jacob.
Right.
It's not gonna be with Tonga Loa, I hope God not. But it could be with his other brother. It could be with Hikuleo if they wanted to do that route. You know what I mean? Like, just for the fact, it's like you do certain things, you fix certain avenues, to get those things kind of get the ball rolling with storyline. Tama Tonga doesn't necessarily have a singles story going for himself right now, like Jacob does. but at the same time, it will work if you bring in another brother. Because again, Tongaloa ain't the answer. If you bring in a big guy like Hikaleo, it would make sense for that.
Yeah, a big and little guy contrast.
Exactly.
Work in most tag teams like that. Yeah, like Hikaleo, like you said, like you're saying, because Jacob is literally big, the wolf, the lone wolf, and he's going after whoever he wants, whenever he wants. So
Yup.
Jacob can tag, he can be by himself. Really, Jacob is really the lone wolf. He does what he wants. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, and like it's obvious that it's like he's the leader. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he said on SmackDown that him and Tama are here running this blue brand. I'm with it. Again, I'm not even gonna argue with you. I don't argue with people with rabies. But at the same time, like you don't ever see me talk with nobody with rabies either. But that's the point. But yeah, nah, definitely. Looking forward to see what they do with the tag division for SmackDown. I need them to amp up Raw's tag team division just because the fact it's like you don't want them to become on the wayside. Do you? I got a question for you, Dave. Do you see like somebody like the Hardys going to Raw?
Yeah. If Hardys do make an appearance and come back, it will be on Raw because Raw needs it the most. We're gonna talk about Raw a little bit after
Yeah.
if we get into review because I've been looking at a lot of things about Raw. But that too, or I was thinking about this too when I was at work. I don't want to jump too ahead because it involves the men's Royal Rumble. So when we get there, I elaborate a little bit more. But there's a tag team that I would like to see put together
Right.
of two
I mean,
single stars right now, and I would like to see them together.
I'd also say the fact it's like on Friday they announced that A Town Down Under has moved over to Raw.
Right.
So I mean, you get them over there. I feel like you lose out on Judgment Day now.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, like I've said it probably on Monday that Judgment Day just no need to continue on with the Judgment Day. And it kind of cemented that last night. And when we get into the men's Royal Rumble match, we'll talk about it a little bit more. But on to this ladder match.
On to one. I'm not gonna say it's the best ladder match I've ever seen. But it's one of the best. I pretty much seen them all in WWE. This is one of the. I'm talking about the singles, not TLC. I'm talking about this one on one. This is one of the best, and Kevin Owens carried the match in it. I told you he was gonna win.
No, I mean we talked about it and we know what I said too. We know who I wanted to win.
I mean, I wanted him to win too, but you asked me the best. Hard.
I know. And again, I said the same. You knew where I was by the end of the damn show because I accepted it, but I just didn't want to accept it. But yeah, this was a good ladder match though. I will say that. As we know, Kevin Owens is literally, and I deemed him this person by all means. I give him this accolade. Dude is the crazy spot champion. If you want a crazy nasty spot to be done, ask Kevin Owens.
You're talking about in today's wrestling, not of all time.
It means he's a reigning champion right now. That's what I mean. He's the champ.
Yeah, I'm talking about in today's wrestling, yes, but not of all time.
Yeah, I mean, right, reigning champ. I mean, like he's current day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, if you want him to be hit by a golf cart, you want him to be thrown out by the monitors. You want him to take a suplex onto a ladder.
Alabama.
You want the Alabama slam? Didn't look like you broke his freaking neck through a ladder.
Bust open.
You want to be
no
you want him to be chained, to be handcuffed to a ring and take some chair shots? You ask Kevin Owens, because ain't nobody on the roster really gonna take that.
Sammy did. Sammy
no did.
Sammy.
You said Sammy would? Not like Kevin.
Yes, he would. He actually.
No, he won't.
So, he would.
Not like Kevin.
If he's asked to do it, he would do it.
Not like Kevin. Why? The reason I say this because again, it's like the way Sammy comes off. Sammy is literally he is the lesser of evil as a heel when it comes to those two.
I understand that, but I'm saying Sammy would do it if he's asked. Look at the
Agree to
ROH
disagree.
matches. Go look at the ROH matches,
We
ladder work.
talking about today in
Go,
today's
bro,
age.
listen to
No,
what I'm
no.
saying. No.
I
If you look,
said
okay,
I
go.
heard what you said. You
I
saying
wasn't
about
done talking.
ROH. You
Okay,
said ROH. You said
but I wasn't done
ROH.
talking. But go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Go
Nah,
ahead.
finish
Finish
your
your point.
statement. Nah,
No,
finish your
no,
statement.
no. I mean,
Keep cutting me
again.
off. Just finish your
I
statement.
said go ahead and finish it. I'm
Nah,
repeating myself. I'm repeating myself.
go ahead with
So,
this.
so go ahead. I
Repeat it.
already did. I already did.
Cool. It's all right. Come on to the next segment. Here we go.
ROH. ROH. No, go ahead.
Nah, we talking about Royal Rumble. It's cool.
We talking about Royal Rumble.
I said
ROH.
what I said. I said Sammy would do the same thing like Kevin is doing if he's putting the
And then
opportunity to do it. That's all I
and
said.
putting the opportunity
Yeah.
because of what he did in ROH is what you said, right?
And that's why Kevin gets the opportunity what he did in ROH.
But so my point is for the fact that Kevin's doing it in WWE, he's been constantly doing it in WWE. Sammy hasn't.
Sammy hasn't done nothing in WWE.
I ain't say he didn't do nothing.
You just
I'm
said
saying the simple fact it's like Kevin Owens is the one constantly doing it. When I look at both of them, I say Sammy is the lesser of the evils as a heel when it comes to Kevin. Kevin is literally the one that you have to put through hell
heels,
and back to
heels,
try to get rid of him.
heels and doing crazy spots does not mean that. You don't have to be a heel to do a crazy spot.
I said he's the one that's like Kevin is literally like the boogeyman, like not he's like Freddy Krueger out the two, where he just don't stop. Or he's like Chucky,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Because no matter what you do, you can't get rid of Kevin Owens, right?
Okay.
Agree, disagree. I felt like in this match that again, Cody was doing a lot. He was doing a lot of bullshit that I didn't like. It was kind of being way extra. Simple fact, it's like when you're on the ladder, you're swinging to the other side of the ladder. Why ain't you just put the belt down? You know what I mean? Instead, he looked down to kick, and it's just like, bro. It's just one thing about Cody. I just like that. I have a real problem with. It's like he's just not believable for me, man. Like it just sucks. It just comes off. It's rinse, cycle, repeat every match for him. Every match look like he's about to die. Every match he out here look hella beat up. He get hella beat up, just to turn around and be like, oh, like basically like he like no sells it. You know what I mean? It like he no sells everything going on, and all of a sudden he's invincible to everything. He just kills me.
Man, he oversell a lot of things. It's not believable. He's not like his dad was. He don't have the charisma. That's what it comes down to. He don't have the charisma. He wants to. He does what you tell him to do, and he wants to do it. It's just not believable, and it's not charisma enough. That's what it comes down to.
Right? I mean, but they want him to be that guy so bad.
I mean, because you got to think about the hype when he came in. The crowd was all crazy about him. It's the things that he did to put himself in position. So when he came back, he was going to be a top star. Did he truly live up to it? He might have lived up to it like merchandise wise and business wise, but in the ring, he's not living up to it. Be honest with you, he didn't live up to it in my opinion at AEW. He was just one of the biggest names that they
No?
had, and they just pushed it. He didn't live up to it. He did a lot of gimmick things to make himself over the top. When you get the fake Triple H throne and you break it with a sledgehammer, you
I get
do
what you're saying.
things like that just to it makes you feel like you're more than what you are, and it's not. Like you need the gimmicks and stuff. When it comes
I
to a
get what
lot of
you're
these
saying.
top wrestlers, they don't need it. They don't need the gimmicks. They don't need that type of stuff. Their work is believable.
Right.
The charisma is there. Cody don't have it. Don't have it all together. Now, one thing I can say, I don't know if Triple H told him to do it, which probably did tell him to do it. When Kevin was after he went through the Alabama Slam through the ladder, Cody didn't know where to stand at to get that good money shot. You know, as you see, he walked away and then he came
Yeah.
back and he stood up on the announce table, and that was the money shot. So it's stuff like that where I feel like other superstars don't need Triple H guidance.
Right.
That would have been a Rock in his heyday. That would have been a Stone Cold in his heyday. That would have been that would have been a Roman right now. You know,
Yeah.
certain people that just would have stood in that position. Cody damn near started walking back to the damn locker room, and they brought him back. made him stand up on that
Shit.
joint. Like it's just little things like that. Like he should have been talking shit to Sammy the whole time. He just little things like he just don't do. And I understand he want to play the babyface character, but Sammy was out there for a reason. You should have talked shit to him.
Yeah, like I mean, at the end of the day, like he's out here, he's comforting Kevin. You know what I mean? He's not comforting you, mind you. He just hit you with a damn what's the name, Huluva kick the other week. So like, why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you sit and say something to him? In all honesty, I kind of thought Sammy being out there was kind of bullshit. They hold like you had security and Nick Aldis holding him back. You know what I'm saying? Like again, make it more prominent, make it more of a story. Granted, you got it happen at the end because I guarantee we're not going to see the end of that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to just let that go by the wayside. But at the same time, it was definitely like, dog, what's he going to do? Back to what you were saying about the money shots and everything like that. Like I would also say like Solo is another one that would definitely know where to go for that shot. You know what I mean? And again, him doing that shot with him standing above the in front of the WrestleMania logo, in front of a battered beat up Cody. I mean, a beat up Kevin, with everybody surrounding Kevin to comfort Kevin. It was a much better shot than the one he did in the ring.
Like I said, he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, the one like in the ring, like he went all the way to the damn, still in the damn top of the damn ladder, and it was just like, bro,
It looked
no,
like
yeah, it looked goofy.
it just looked goofy. And then him speaking of that, the top of the ladder match, the top of the ladder spot, when he tried to do the Razor Ramon with the two IC titles, he tried to do that shot. Bruh, he was on the angle. He wasn't even head up with the hard
Right,
camera. So what the fuck was you thinking? That shot don't
word.
look good. Like if you look at how Scott Hall did that shot, it made sure he was lined up with the hard camera. So when he did the
Mm-hmm.
stretch out
You turn the ladder. Yup.
yeah, it was perfect. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
trying, you want to be a historian of wrestling so bad, and you want to do these little things that they did back in the day. You want to bring them back to life, but you're doing a piss poor job of bringing them back to life. Because I seen the spot that you were trying to go for, because I'm a wrestler,
Yeah.
but it
Same.
like bro, it didn't touch. It didn't
It didn't hit right.
it hit out at
No,
all.
did.
I'm just like, bro, that's what Matt said. You're trying too hard. Like you're doing too much. Like
Mm-hmm.
and Razor Ramon will tell you because Ramon didn't like heights. He did that shot because Vince told him to, and Sean said, sell it more, make this make this more a believable shot. Like
Yeah.
we just said about with him, it looked so unbelievable, unrealistic that you was like, bruh,
It
here
was
we go
natural. Yeah.
again, trying
Yeah.
to tap back into the past again. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why you keep
Yeah.
doing this, Cody? Like, and everybody
Yeah.
gives him shit for it, and this is where the cookie cutter comes from. This is where the bruh, if Kevin would have got the belt tonight, which I mean we wanted him to get the belt, but we knew deep down he wasn't. Um, Kevin, Kevin would have Kevin would have killed that money shot. Like any type of, if the shoes was reversed, Kevin would have it would have been more than one money shot that Kevin would have gave us.
Yeah. Not for sure. I mean, look, Kevin even worked it coming out when he came up. When he with his entrance.
Yeah,
He turned around again. Every time they turn around, look at the Titantron, look towards the Titantron, look at the crowd right there. That is literally one of the best shots for production. You know what I mean? And it's literally like it's one of my favorite favorite spots to see on any PLEs or anything like that because it's you see all crowd reactions. You know what I mean? Of course, they're either going to cheer, they're going to you know what I'm saying, or just react, being on camera, or just again for the superstar themselves. For Cody, it would have been perfect to do it, but again, what did we do? We don't do nothing until we hear well.
that too. He right now Cody lives for as they used to say in the back in the day the LOD pop. He lives for that. He just lives for the crowd to react to him. And in reality, if you think of like a Stone Cold or a Rock or nowadays even a Roman and shit, they don't wait for the crowd to react. They do their thing and how they're supposed to. Roman with the one, Roman
Yeah,
sucks it all up, sucks
yeah,
it, and that's just natural. Like
Yeah.
even we talk about Cody when he did the entrance when he ducked underneath the ladder. Shawn
Yeah.
Michael, bro, we get what you're trying to hint at. Like we get it,
No,
bro.
even Jeff
Yeah,
Hardy doing it was a lot better.
that's what
Again,
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But all started with Michael, so that's why
yeah.
I saw just with the Michael.
I
And
got you. I
Michael's
got
been
you.
involved with the program, so it was little hint things like that where you can see that's what he was hitting for. But I'm like, bro, like I gave y'all props. This is one of the best ladder matches because of the spots that y'all had in there.
Yeah.
Y'all did a lot of y'all did a lot of good things, but Cody being the way he be at times, it just gives off, like you said, cringe vibes. Like, just stop
Mm-hmm.
it, bro. Just stop it. Just be yourself
Mm-hmm.
and just stop trying to be charismatic. You're not your dad, bro. You're not your brother. Like, let's be real. Like, you're not your dad. You're not your brother. Like, your brother
Yeah.
pulled off a fucking, I guess you want to call it, a RuPaul. I don't know what the fuck you want to call. I don't know what the fuck you want to call Goldust. But he pulled that shit off, and that took, and that took
The Dennis
fucking,
Rodman shit,
yeah,
basically.
like the Prince type shit. Like motherfuckers ain't gay, but like you know what I mean. Like you give all that type of vibe, but you gotta think
Yeah.
about it. You talking about a redneck that dressed it up as a woman, quote unquote, drag, and we talking about
Yeah.
the Goldust. That takes charisma to do that.
Fact.
They put you from dashing Cody Rhodes to Stardust, and Stardust is actually starting to get over, and you wanted to leave like a pussy instead of
I
just
mean,
riding it out, no Diddy, and then
yeah.
look how many people who go through the bullshit characters who end up becoming some of the
Bigger
best. Bray
stars.
Wyatt, Husky Harris, to Bray
Yeah.
Wyatt. Like, come on,
Yeah.
like I can name The Rock, the
Look,
Mikey Myers,
Blue Eyed Roman.
yeah. Not because
Blue Eyed Roman.
not because the crazy man was involved too much.
Understood, but it's the same fact. It's like it just didn't work. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
you're right. No, you're right. Yeah. Look,
What? Deacon Batista.
right. Nah,
Yeah.
the dentist gimmick by King that turned into King. I
Uh,
forgot
uh,
his
uh,
name.
uh, uh,
Isaac Yankem. Isaac Yankem.
yeah,
Like it's just stuff
yeah.
like that. Like where you done seen we done seen performers have bad gimmicks, but they rolled them out, and now look at them now.
The
I
Rockers.
said the Rockers. Oh yeah, the Rockers. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah,
Rockers.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
That's what. So
yeah.
you gotta think about it. So if he just would have stuck the course, and I know dealing with the madman it can't be easy,
It's not always easy.
but he was making money with the Stardust gimmick, and the Stardust gimmick was getting over too. It wasn't like it was a stale gimmick. People were still reacting
Yeah.
from it.
Shit,
That's why
I'm
now,
look.
that's why now
Before.
when he do that bullshit ass cartwheel, the crowd get a reaction. You get a reaction from it. Like you get a reaction.
Yeah. I was expecting Kevin to come out with something like that.
Nah, not in this. The ladder match, nah, would it been a ladder match? No, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see Kevin going too crazy. Nah, not too.
I
Nah,
mean, or at least did it like the last match. Rock face paint again. That would have been fire. You know what I'm saying? Even for a promo,
yeah,
that would have been fire.
yeah, for a promo. This is why I
That
said
would have been fire.
I was praying that Dustin Rhodes had got out of AEW contract instead of re-signing it.
Yeah,
This would have been perfect tonight. Dustin would have came out,
yeah.
or like you said, leading up promos. He'd have been, throwing shots at Dustin, or even got
Mm-hmm.
Dustin to come out on his side. That would have been even more drama.
And that's
Shit
not to
like
say
that.
that they won't do it, because I guarantee like knowing Kevin, he would. But it was just for the fact it was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like,
Not now. That he's signed with that company after 5 years.
yeah, yeah. I'm with
I
you.
mean, take the money, Dustin. But that company ain't gonna be there another 5 years. But I tell you that. I'm just saying, 2027 is the last year of AEW
He said, fire sale.
fire sale, bro. WWE gonna buy the library. They gonna take all
The
the shit
library.
contract. They gonna do exactly what they did with WCW, bro.
I'm crying.
Promise you, dog. They gonna have the ROH. They gonna have all the wrestling. They gonna have the ROH library. They gonna have the AEW library. And John Moxley gonna have to suck it up and come on back to the goddamn WWE, bro.
I'm surprised they like with ROH how they didn't get that though.
Because what's it called was so involved with the ROH and Sinclair, that when it went up, it didn't go up for like a bid like WCW did. They just basically called Tony and gave him whatever the fuck they wanted. It was
Okay.
like a private sale basically. Because he
So
was
like
already doing business with him, so it was like, hey, do you want this now? Because we about to give it up.
so like ROH was kind of like how the beginning of NXT was.
To me,
Like as far as like I don't want to say it was like the developmental, but you know what I'm saying. It was looked at like that, and it was just like we could buy you for a little lump sum.
so you talking about when it was SCW? Before,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah,
it was Florida champion. Yeah, so you remember back in
yeah.
the day they used to have this George Bear, you had George Louis,
Yup.
and they had another one too as well.
What
It was
OVW,
yeah,
right?
OVW, yeah,
Ohio
OVW,
Valley. Yeah,
Ohio, yeah, Ohio, yeah. That's where everybody went. Yeah, that's the one with James Cornette wearing that thing.
got you.
Yeah, so they had a couple of them then. So yeah, when Triple H really said Florida was going to be the where they was going to build a performance center, they just took the old SCW promotion and made it, and then they turned to NXT.
Got you. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Speaking of development program, you see that Evolve is going to be on Tubi now.
They getting into everything.
They are touching all bases on every platform now.
So Evolve is gonna be like Evolve's like level up, right?
No, they call it Evolve their new NXT development. They said development in the
So
commercial
it's under.
under NXT.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Booker T,
All right.
Booker
I don't
T
want to say it
is
like tough enough.
because they're not really saying it's a reality show. They just saying that it's just like they putting on matches like storylines.
Okay.
It's gonna be like an hour wrestling show. So that's what I'm saying. It's like on the Booker T level. Like Booker T is once a week on YouTube. Like
Okay.
their shows like that. So it's on TV. That's all.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So yeah, they covering all the platform bases right now. WWE is everywhere,
Right.
everywhere. Like, the
I'm
graphic
with that.
evolve is crazy, but that's just they doing everything.
No, yeah, being on Tubi is like I'm like, damn, like
On TV.
look, they gonna be on Disney soon. We gonna have animated wrestling matches soon. Believe it or not, watch.
Nah, I believe that. Why not? That's
You know
basic
what I
for
mean?
everybody.
Have like you know what I mean? Do it like how they did with ESPN, like every football game on that shit. That'll be hard though. That'll be hard. Let's get into this men's Royal Rumble,
Yeah, the main event.
the main event. The Yeet Rumble.
Yeah.
I like the first two that were in there. How'd you feel about that?
Them having Ray, having Penta, perfect. Of course, I'm laughing because the spot I'm laughing at.
Oh man, the big spot.
Penta touched his feet. He should have been eliminated. The
I
referee
like,
played it off like they didn't see it, which is fine
for sure.
because everything has timing when people come in and out the rumble. So,
Yeah,
like Matt said, this is where Penta comes off a little bit because he's a taller and heavier luchador.
for sure.
So, I mean, if you look at it, it was a quick touch, boom, boom. I do appreciate WWE not taking it out of the replay, keeping it in there.
Yeah,
So who knows? They can play off of it.
yeah.
It really don't affect anything because Penta he didn't make it to the end. He didn't win it, so it's not really like
No,
a line like that. But he can play around with his one.
I mean he lasted 45 minutes.
No, he was one of the
I mean 42.
he was one of the longest. If I'm not correct, right? The longest.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
I think he was in there.
Yo, he was the longest.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he came in number two. So yeah, 45. So
Yeah,
I should have
it's
pretty well.
like 42 minutes. Damn, like it's wild because it's like you think about how many heavy hitters were in it. You know
No,
what I mean? But it's like with the heavy hitters, they didn't start coming in until again to like 15.
Roman came in
You
at
know what I mean?
16, right?
Roman came in 16. Yeah, he did. But I mean, granted, you could look at like a Braun, you could look at Sheamus, all coming in before 10. But it's just the principle. Jacob came at 12. Yeah. But I mean, but I'm saying like the heavy hitters, like again, like a Brown Breaker again,
Mhm.
one that's over, and then of course with Sheamus all coming in before 10. We didn't expect that. Like I even expected Dom to come earlier. You know what I
Like,
mean?
Dom, I didn't expect him to come early. Dom being that needle heel, get on everybody's nerves. Giving him a later spot in the Rumble makes the fans be more pissed off. Right? So I just, yeah,
Understandable.
that's all.
Understandable. I mean, but it was just for the fact of like they like I mean, because at first it was like nothing but little guys.
No, what?
You know what I'm saying? It was nothing but little guys, and I mean, even Otis, he's the biggest, he's the tallest guy. He's a little
Why?
guy.
Why?
Yeah, he's just wide. And so I mean, that's why I was surprised to see them out there so early. Because again, Andrade came out after Sheamus and Braun Breaker. You know what I mean? Andrade coming out so late. You can even sit there and say, shit, Ludwig Kaiser again, smaller dude.
He didn't get no love.
No, he really didn't. He didn't. Again, he only lasted 6 seconds. No, that like and was limited. But I will say we do have. I guarantee we have Monday night's match already built up right there.
So
Ludwig and Penta's definitely gonna happen.
show me a nice. I like the contrast, like contrast in wrestling. You got a luchador, you
Yeah.
almost got a mat technician, and
Mm-hmm.
so I like that contrast in that thing. So, I think it'll be nice.
Yeah. I'll definitely say that that's gonna happen.
Talk about the high speed. Talk about the high speed.
Oh, bro, I show speed, bro.
I don't know
First of
what he.
all,
Hold on, please. I don't know what he got paid. Bitch, you earned it. Bitch, you
no
earned
dead
it.
ass, no
You
dead
earned it.
ass,
Go ahead, you about
dead
to
ass. Like, nah, I was about to say I actually didn't see him going in. I didn't see Speed going in. And then in the moment I did see Speed go in, I thought Kai was gonna go in. Just to again, Kai runs Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Kai got big ass fandom on Twitch. Speed got YouTube, so I was expecting them to do that. But I will say the simple fact that I thought it was gonna be Adam Pearce. The way Triple H was looking around and then didn't know who to grab, he was just looking at Pierce. I'm like, we gonna get a Pierce already?
Nah.
But granted, he should have already been in the ring with fucking Nick Aldis last year with Rumble. I mean, not Rumble, with Survivor Series. Again, built itself. But
Yeah.
either way, it was still good to kind of see Speed. That that backflip he did was crazy
The landing was perfect too.
on vert. In Yeezy slides too, not Crocs, Michael Cole. Yeezy slides. So I mean, nah, definitely wild. But yeah, him taking that spear was nasty, bro.
Ron, I'm not saying he gave it to him or did he held back some. He caught a brunt.
Oh, shit.
He caught a
He
brunt.
caught,
He caught a brunt of that
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
And then to get thrown into Otis, and then Otis doing the
The
following
fallaway
slam
slam.
that sliced the piece of his back of his leg. That's what happened to Ice Speed. You see what happened to the back of
Yeah,
his
I see that,
yeah,
John.
that came from the fallaway slam on the rubbing up against
Uh
the
huh.
chair. Ice Speed, you earned your money, bro. You earned a little bit of respect from me. For getting out
Good
there,
content for you.
huh?
Good content for him.
Yeah.
Good content
Yo, shout out to
for his
him taking.
platform.
Shout out to taking him for him taking the goddamn Bianca hair slap too to the chest. He took that joint in the backstage. He
Did he
fucking crazy.
really?
Yeah, bro. She had her hair tied up. She had her hair tied up. He comes up to her and he challenged her. I bet you won't slap me with your hair. He unraveled that motherfucker so quick. And he was like, I didn't expect her to act like that.
Yo, Speed's a nut.
Yeah, he's a fool.
Speed is a
He had all
nut.
content though yesterday. He was backstage and everybody face sending his cameraman.
Word.
Yeah, so he had a lot of he got like we're gonna be seeing a lot from High Speed on YouTube. Well, Triple H gave him full access to the back. So
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about this Iron Man. This man that had the most eliminations. I mean, well, tied for the most eliminations. Yeah. Good old Jacob.
I hated when he got eliminated, but yeah.
It made sense how he got eliminated though.
We get there. Talk about him.
It
He
made
put on a show
sense.
though. He put on a show in that
Oh,
motherfucker.
for sure, for sure. I mean, he ain't give shit about nobody. I love the fact they took it. They thought about that headbutt. They going back to the headbutts and how it don't hurt Samoans. I
Hmm?
love that. You know what I'm saying? Little things, um, that they're doing for the program. But definitely a good way to do it. Jacob came in at 16. I was like, oh shit, this is picked up, bro. Look, business is picked up. Look. I had to give Jr. Like, bro,
Him taking the Canadian destroyer.
the Mexican destroyer. But
Like,
he, I know what you mean though. Like, yeah, nah, he sold that too. Crazy,
and then
crazy.
him and Roman had their stare down again, and Michael Cole said it one day. This is a WrestleMania main event.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Oh, for
oh,
sure.
Jay, we didn't talk about Jimmy.
Jimmy, Jimmy getting a good pop, get a good pop in the ring. Yeah, good.
I don't like what they said though, because if I was really paying attention, because I really didn't listen to it in the moment, I would have said Jay was gonna win it. When they said he's trying to get out of his brother's shadow and all this and
Of
all that,
course.
I didn't really hear that until I rewatched it, and I was like, if I'd have
Okay.
heard that in the moment, I would have said Jay was winning, but I didn't hear it in the moment.
Okay. I
I
mean,
don't
that makes
like them
sense.
saying super. I don't like them when they say little subtle things like that.
Yeah.
Jimmy's always been solid. Jimmy out
It's like a
here,
backhanded compliment.
yeah. And Jimmy went in the Rumble and he doing the Matt Hardy. I mean the Jeff Hardy. What's it called? Flip twist. Motherfucker called corkscrew.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck? Jimmy was
Uso on the
working.
win.
Yeah, what's one? That's what I couldn't think of it. Yeah, Jimmy was
Yeah.
working in that Rumble. Jimmy was definitely working. I
Yeah.
wasn't mad at Jimmy showing. He took advantage of the spot. A moment, when you come in the match, you get your spot. He took full advantage of it, and always. What you about to say?
Nah, I'm saying like he had a good match on Friday.
Oh yeah, he
He
did.
had a
Oh yeah,
solid match.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid match on Friday. And speaking of him too, again, Carmelo Hayes had a good show last night. I'm not even mad at him. Again, he didn't necessarily last like 10 minutes, but again, for what he did, I'm always gonna I'm a champion Carmelo Hayes market champion because it's the simple fact that he literally is him. He's not top dog, but within the realm of how he wrestles, him.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And again, just looking at all again the smallest superstars that were all in there when they all gave Chad Gable a kick,
Mhm.
bro. That I didn't see that coming, but I actually like that spot. You know what I mean? It
The,
showcased them all the way they should have been.
but I say yeah, the main spots that was designed to get over, they got over yesterday in the
For
Rumble
sure.
match. I don't believe none of them held back in taking advantage of their moment in the spot.
Right.
Like you
For
said,
sure.
Breaker. You said it yesterday. You've been saying this since you talking about the Rumble. You always said Breaker was gonna have a good Rumble, and Breaker
Mm-hmm.
had a good Rumble. Like he
Mm-hmm.
had a good Rumble. Don't care nobody say yes he didn't win it. Like it's not all about winning because
He looked
most of
dominant.
the people who do it, like you said, have dominant or have remembering performances, and
Mm-hmm.
he had one yesterday,
Yeah.
and just a lot of the
I,
face off spots that you can have with somebody is memorable as well.
yo, what I loved was how we got they hinted at Jacob
Mm-hmm.
and Braun Breaker moment again. One that I think we talked about before. I love the camera angle again. You got Jacob right there in the hard cam right there in the front, and then you fade in the back, and you get Braun Breaker right there. Loved it, loved it. It reminded me exactly of Undertaker and Drew.
Oh yeah, got you.
Yeah, because it was the same type thing there. Again, fire, fire. That of course. And then of course, with Roman Reigns, with Roman, Braun Breaker and Roman. Again, they had their spear off. Call what it is. They had their spear off, and of course Roman came in hot. hitting his
crowd,
spears on everybody, knocking everybody out, and we're gonna talk about the one person he eliminated first.
the crowd,
But
but
oh wait, you can
again,
eliminate in a second. But either way, but
when
go ahead.
Roman came, the crowd went. One, I don't think nobody expect Roman to come out that early.
Me either.
And when you heard it and the ones went up in the air, I was like, yo, this you would have thought this motherfucker was number 30. Like,
You would have thought he was the fucking champ again.
well, I mean, he always got a champion pop, especially now that he got the Ulufala back, so he is a champion.
We know what the real champ is, but
He got the Ulufala, so he is a champion. So technical, so many ways the way Cody holding that belt, the Ulufala is the real
right,
champion.
right. But nah, yeah, yeah, he got that spot with Roman, which was actually a cool one. I love the fact it's like even though he eliminated right afterwards, Roman still sold that spear. You know what I mean? One thing Roman gonna do, Roman gonna sell for you. You know what I mean? He's not gonna really bullshit you too much. I love, and then of course number 15, of course the one that came up before him. You say his name. You say his name, and you shall get him. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry.
Yeah, I was happy to see him there.
Yeah, no, definitely a good moment. Good feel good moment for him. I love the fact that he's like he hit his spots, did his turnaround, doom, doom, doom,
Crowd,
doom. Crowds with it, even Sheamus was with it.
oh, yeah, Sheamus pumped
And
him.
that's what I fucking loved about that. I love the interaction right there. Again, Irishman to Irishman, that's all it was. If it looked like, again, would I like to see them work together in the future? I would. I didn't think I would want it. Mind you, you want something funny and technical? I never seen a Joe Hendry match.
I only seen one, and I was the one where he won the title.
I've never seen a Joe Hendry match, but again, for what he did in the ring, again, he's like an intriguing character. You know what I'm saying? You want to see like what else could he do?
You know what he reminds me of? Damian Sandow.
Yeah, I give you that one. I give you that one. Because again, it's just the fact it's like when he started doing Damian Mizdow, when he started doing that, he just had the crowd eating it up.
Charisma. That's charisma. I go back to
Yeah,
that. Charisma.
no, seriously. By all means, definitely a fun thing to watch.
You're definitely going to see more of him on NXT. They're going to
I'm
NXT.
excited. I'm excited for
I
that.
don't see him too much on Raw or SmackDown, but NXT for sure. That crowd is going to go crazy for him. Like,
For the time being.
but no, so no, the contract that they got with the contract that they have is only with NXT
NXT.
and some PLE. So that's why I'm saying anything.
I get that. No, I'm saying more for the fact it's like if you were to leave TNA,
Oh
he
yeah,
would
yeah.
go to the main. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'm saying like in the future, say down the line, like we're not talking like tomorrow, next month,
Oh
like
yeah, I was
not
saying
even
like,
this year.
well, not in this year because Joe Hendry actually signed a contract, 2 year contract with TNA. So not to say he can't get out of it, but I'm just saying
Right, you
he
get
got 2 years
yeah,
left. So that's what I'm saying. In the near future, we won't see him on Raw or SmackDown. We definitely see
right,
NXT, of course, TNA as well.
right. Of course. Um, Number 17 was Drew,
Perfect.
and boy, I tell you, my man came out hot. No did.
Oh,
Ao came out pissed.
well, the person that he been wanting is in the middle of the ring at that time. So
And I love the fact that it's like right there. I'm right here for you. I'm right here. Right here. We talk all that stuff. I'm right here. Again, and what did we get? We got that.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't want it going past. I don't want that Mania.
No, I don't want that man either.
I don't want those two at Mania again.
Nah,
I feel like,
we get
I
into
mean, I'm gonna get
predictions later on.
for sure. That was good to see. Finn Balor coming out was another one.
To not Judgment Day music either.
Exactly. I mean, nah, Finn. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I really feel like that chapter is done with Finn. It should be. Again, with JD going out, that's probably the best segue to do it because it's like Finn wasn't there for 2 weeks anyway.
Right.
So I mean, it made sense to do it. I liked him coming out. I like what he did. I say this, and I say this about him and Kevin Owens. I'm gonna say it till the end of the year, probably till it happens at least once. They deserve some type of gold, of winning some championship gold this year. They need to. Those two need to. They're again one of the first ones to ever win it. Haven't won it in over 10 years. Come on, come on.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like I don't care if it's it don't have to be the WWE. It could be the World Heavyweight. I don't care. Give them something. You know what I mean? Uh, Definitely something that I'd look forward to. Um, Shinsuke Nakamura coming out.
Didn't care for it that much, honestly.
No, because it's like it didn't necessarily mean too much. Granted. I was reminded the fact that it's like his history with Roman. Roman really had a history with like everybody that was in the ring around that time.
You gotta remember, that's what you're supposed to do when you're building yourself up to the top. So no matter what, at the top, people still hate you. So you still have.
Seriously.
I mean, it's a classic thing they did with Hogan back in the day. And I hate to, I don't want to put Roman and Hogan.
Did it with Cena too, but yeah.
It was Cena as well. You go through so many people when you go into the top. And when you get to the top, they're like, oh, you ain't got no challengers. No, all them people, they still mad at me. They still want to get back at me. So you just put them in there at the right time. You got to build them up at the right time and throw them people after you still got challengers. That's why.
Mind you, Shinsuke was like one of the first. Shinsuke was like one of the first ones too. That's the other thing. Like that's just crazy. Shinsuke was, of course, like look, I thought about the Dominic situation too.
Yeah, that
you know what I mean. Later on, huh?
That wasn't even a long segment either, but I mean,
no, it wasn't. I'm saying like it happened. Of course, number 20. Number 20. Hold up, Dave. Quick question. Which number did you pick to win this?
24.
You picked 24. I had 23.
I had Punk.
I had Cena, but mind you, I thought it was gonna be Roman at 23. Just because, again, GOAT shit. So you would automatically think that one of them was gonna come out to it. It was just like, you know what I mean? Wasn't mad at either one though. But yeah, Jay coming out at 20.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, he didn't come out. No, he didn't yeet or nothing.
Nope.
All business. All business.
Like I said, if I'd have caught what Michael Cole said when when Jimmy came out, and then I'd have seen the way Jay came out, I'd have said Jimmy. If I would have caught what he said, because
for sure,
it all went together later on.
For sure. And then the surprise, the other surprise again, AJ Styles cleared.
Listen.
And appeared.
So AJ coming out to his original music.
Yep. Original attire. Like.
So that's what I was getting at. I'm not saying I want this tag team to happen, but they have history together. Finn and AJ will be a great tag team.
I would like them to work a program first.
I mean, either way, I would want to see.
I'm with you though.
I think that tag team kill it. Bro.
I'm with you. No, I'm a fan. They did it. And granted, they don't necessarily have to do Bullet Club them.
Yeah.
But they could just have them just team together. And I'm cool.
Yeah. I ain't saying. I'm not saying a long extended. I mean, if they go get tag team champions, go get it. Just go get it.
Word.
Just say they did it together. No
Word.
And that's what I said when I seen him. When I seen that he was back, and I was thinking, I'm like, then I see Finn. I know Finn is coming out of tag team, so that's to say you don't want to see it right away.
Exactly.
But in the near future, I would love to see them two work together. I think that would be a great tag team to go against the Usos.
Yeah.
They get back together. Matt and Jeff. It's a lot of good tag teams.
Motor City.
Yeah, all that.
Yup. Yeah.
They would kill it. Now you talking about tag teams tearing down the house that they used to be back in the day. Put AJ and Finn together and go get some tag teams and me and Matt these names. They can still PLE, literally still PLE.
No, they can feed families.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, we had seen that 23 GOAT shit. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Crowd went crazy. You know what they didn't do? They didn't say no John Cena sucks in their song, did they?
No.
Yeah, no, they knew it. They knew. Yeah, they seen that shit. That was a very good moment, though. Punk coming right afterwards. Again, heavy hitters were coming out with this one.
Yeah.
It was like holy shit. Like you knew when you got Roman that you were probably going to get a Drew or Seth.
Yeah, you
You know
start
what I'm
getting the roll
saying?
downhill of big names.
Yeah. Then like once
Biggest.
you got like I didn't expect AJ to come after Jay, but that happened. Braun Strowman came out in between Cena and AJ.
All right, let me talk about this movie. I know we're jumping around a
Go
lot.
ahead. Go ahead.
I did not like the way he eliminated Jacob. I understand that it's a program between two. Brian was, I see you, I'm here for you, but all that extra bullshit Brian did. But just to pick Jacob and toss him out like that after he's been dominating pretty much this Rumble as the big man in the Rumble, I didn't
Yeah,
care for it. I didn't care for it.
I understand.
I understand it's not a squash because Jacob can't be squashed right now. He literally, and it's crazy
He's
because I was watching the video. It's literally this time last year he was at the Royal Rumble.
Yup.
Him and Microsoft.
Zilla
Yeah, him and Zilla was at the damn at the Rumble last year in the crowd going crazy for Jay and Jimmy, who
and
started it
Jimmy
all.
being number 1 and 2. Yup.
Yeah, then now a year later, he's one of the biggest names in WWE. I ain't even gonna say WWE period. He's one of the biggest.
Hey, let's. He's one of my favorite Samoans right now.
He's number two on my list. Roman's
Number
over.
two.
Roman's over.
Number two. Number two.
Who you got? Who you got?
Not three.
Who you got at the moment? Who you got at the moment? We'll talk about it.
It's a toss up. It's a toss up. It's fine. No. I get you though. I get you. I get what you're saying though. No, Jacob is literally one of the more exciting ones. Again, he's one of the ones that again for a fact is breakout star of the year type shit. Like
Oh, shit.
yeah. But yeah. Then we get Punk. And then we get Seth.
So, like I told Matt, I had me and my wife had to do the numbers. I picked some four. So when I heard Cope's personality, I was like, oh, she looked at me like, what? I said, shit, I might get this one today.
Right.
She like,
Right.
no. She like, why? I said, because he's one of the people, and I had explained to her that he's one of the prominent people that's going on in Russia stuff like that. She was like,
Right.
oh, and she picked a speed. Him and
Oh
Rock.
shit. Oh
So,
shit. She picked 8. Aha!
yeah. So yeah. So when Cope's personality hit, I said, ooh, okay.
You got shot.
Yeah, I got a shot because the storyline is building up in between it. But Punk I felt like okay when it comes to Punk in this Rumble, I don't know if Punk was scared because of what happened last Rumble. Punk didn't do too much this Rumble like he did last year.
I mean, he had 2 eliminations, but he was there for 18 almost 19 minutes. But granted, a lot of it was filled with just and to be honest with you, they were standing around. Yeah, they were all basking in the
Cena
moment.
laid in the damn corner from I don't know how long
Shit,
Cena was.
Jay did too.
Yeah, but a
Jay
lot
wrapped
of
his legs around the damn. Yeah, a lot of them was chilling. A lot of them was chilling. I mean, I hate when they do that, but it's like at the same time, it's like they're waiting for the spot. But no, for no fight to happen between, there's no real fighting happening when Cena came in. There was really no fighting. And be honest, they didn't even wait 2 minutes between with entries.
no. Well,
You know what I mean?
technically they probably did. It's as soon as the countdown went, the 12 o'clock. It didn't. They didn't do how they when the person got to the ring how they used to do back in the day. That's what I'm saying.
Right, right.
Always being so long, time is starting to run already.
I don't even think they was like that because, like, put it like this: Cena didn't walk to the ring; he ran to the ring, right?
Like that.
Like, but either way,
I
so then
got
you
you.
got that, and then a couple, like it felt like a minute later, or like 30 seconds later, CM Punk's music hit. CM Punk didn't necessarily he didn't walk; he got down there, right? Again, 30 seconds later, you see Seven, and then all of a sudden it's Seth Rollins, and then this motherfucker ran down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's when they started fighting because again, Seth going right at the Punk. I fucking love that too. The simple fact is like he went right after him, like shit. But definitely again, all good storytelling right there, and even to the point of Of course, I said Dominic came in after. And then, again, when Sammy came in, there's more storytelling right there.
Mm-hmm.
More storytelling because Sammy didn't necessarily. Again, all the stuff that has been planted that Roman's not going to necessarily help you out and all this stuff. Sammy literally helped him up. They acknowledge each other. You know what I'm saying? And still duked it out with everybody else. You know, and it just felt good about that. Now when it comes to these last three, we have Damian, LA Knight, and Logan Paul. Damian Priest, I can see. Right? I'm okay with Damian Priest. Somebody's not okay with Damian Priest, apparently, in the rumor mill. I'll get that in a second. But for LA Knight, I didn't have to deal with LA Knight. For all the trouble that we knew that Logan Paul was in it, for him to enter in at 30. Okay. Okay. But I will say again, LA Knight was he could have came out earlier, not been cool.
Yeah, LA Knight, he could have missed a Rumble though.
I'm not even saying he could have missed the Rumble. I would have rather have a shit. Who would I rather have come in and right at his spot? I would rather have Braun Breaker have came in for LA. I mean, at that spot, they could swap spots and that'd be cool.
No,
You know what I mean? It was just one of those moments, just like, hey, what the fuck, like. Because again, so he did his LA Knight elbow on John Cena, but it didn't even last five. He lasted 5 minutes. It was eliminated by again his rival last year, Mania, AJ Styles, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. Damian Priest, apparently, so he eliminated Drew McIntyre and apparently, and we're just gonna talk rumor mill. Drew wasn't necessarily happy with that. Apparently Damian did something wrong. He didn't necessarily follow a program, I guess.
Yeah, so what they're saying is that Drew basically cried so many words. He cried, he bitched and moaned about everybody getting their spots in, but not following what was basically laid out.
Right.
So many ways, if you want to say it like that. I mean, we all know wrestling is predetermined. And what me and Matt were saying about, people taking advantage of their spots when they come into the Rumble, that's when you get to shine in the Rumble when you come in.
Yeah.
And some people say Damian might have took too long to take his spots, or he didn't take the proper spot.
Right.
Whatever it was, Drew was pissed. Left the show before the show was over.
Word.
Didn't celebrate with Jay in the back.
Of course not.
But you've seen some footage. I don't know if you've seen the footage. I've seen the footage where they had other people celebrate with Jay that's supposed to be in the storyline. A lot of people. So
all gas no brakes.
Yeah. So it's just certain things like that to where the respect is there. And for Drew to leave, he was really upset.
And granted, that might just be it could just further work into the story.
Yeah, because not Roman don't got it, but somebody else in the bloodline has that
right.
that spot.
So it could work in the story, but granted, I like how'd you feel about the Rumble? Let's just ask that.
Oh, if we ask me how I feel about the whole Rumble, I didn't like the way the last spot happened. Cena and Jay, I didn't like that.
You like the series of the events, or you like it being on the apron?
Literally the push off the apron, bro. Like,
okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
We could have done a lot of different things. Literally a push off the apron.
You saying it's John Cena? It shouldn't have been a push off.
Cena last Rumble, we gonna see him go off and come on, bro.
And just laying on his feet gallantly.
I'm all for Jay winning. It wasn't. It's just the way it happened. I would like it
I got you.
I would have liked it to have been a little bit more to that. But I mean, the right person won. What I think about the men's rumble, missing some names that me and you threw out there, but the people that showed up and was there, it all gelled together. Even the ISP little situation was fine. You know, the celebration interaction. What you about to say?
No, it was just piggybacking off of what you just said about like certain names that should have been in it but weren't.
Yeah.
They could replace some people.
Listen, we will talk about that the other day. But yeah, so like I'm saying, so the people that showed up that was there, they did everybody did their thing. Jay winning, didn't really see it, but happy it happened.
No, I didn't
Happy
see
it
it at
happened.
all, bro. Yo,
None of us seen it happen, but we happy it happened. Jay's the main event at WrestleMania, living up to his nickname, which is
dog.
I'm all for it. I just don't want my man to go 8-0 at these PLEs going for 10.
0-8. 0-8.
Yeah.
I think he cashes in. I think he capitalized on this moment. I think for all of the promotion, all of the merchandise, all of the crowd reaction that he has, all of the loss that he's ever taken, everything that the revenue he's brought within the company, I think they pulled the trigger officially at Mania.
He deserved it too.
No, he does.
He deserved
Again, and I look at it like this: if two people in New Day can get that nod, why can't Jay?
No, I'm with you, bro. Jay,
you know what I mean?
Jay has been a shocker in these last couple years. But if you really think of, he's been a shocker, meaning that he's getting this WrestleMania moment. But he actually been building up to it. Like when they gave him that nickname, main event, Jay Uso.
Oh, right hand man Jay.
And all that. It was the little nicknames he ended up getting, and the main event just stuck to him the most out of it. He's been taking off. I mean, when I think about it even more, he has to win this thing because if not, we end up with another Cody situation, and I don't want another Cody situation for Jay.
I don't want it to be
hijacked. I gotta finish the story.
Right.
Jay to me is bigger than Cody. Wanted this. Cody wanted that shit drawn up. I don't think Jay just wants to win, and he will be the other one besides The Rock and Roman, who's the world champion. I mean, I'm not going down the whole lineage, but you know,
right. Yeah.
You know, Yoke in there too. But yeah, so I would just love for him to just, you know, finish the story, get it, we celebrate it, and I don't want him to be quote unquote a transitional champion. But if he hold it until the end of the year or you know, something like that, I'd be happy. SummerSlam.
Yo, I think we're looking at a fun summer for Jay.
Nah, I think
you know what I mean? I think it's the year of the yeet. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get in trouble, Jay. Please don't get in trouble, bro.
Yo, but apparently even if you get in trouble, you ain't even really in trouble no more. Think about it.
It depends on what you do though. DUI,
I mean,
that shit. That's all I'm scared of, bro. Like, don't let these people strap the rocket to you, bro.
And you I don't even want to say that because again,
the heat came from him being, you know what I mean? Yeah, him and Cody was drinking before we went there, and then they started eating. It came from him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want him to fully embrace this moment because outside of The Rock, Roman, Yokozuna, nobody else in the family has even won the Royal Rumble.
Dude, right? Not Royal Rumble. Did No, I was trying to think about the. No. I wasn't thinking about that. I was I was thinking something else. Okay. I was thinking. I was like, do Umaga win every title?
ECW.
Okay. No, that's all I was thinking about. I was like thinking like.
Yeah, I was just saying Rumble because we were talking about Rumble. So
I'm with you.
The fourth one in the lineage to win the Royal Rumble in his family. Like I said, Yoko won it, Rock won it, and of course Roman won it. So he's the fourth one, and he's not. He was the most unexpected. We knew The Rock eventually was going to win one. We knew Roman, of course, was going to win one. And if you watched wrestling back in the day, you knew Yoke was going to win one. So just to sit back and see Jay is the one that you look at him like,
The tag team. He was a tag
right,
team.
tag team
Yeah.
specialist, you know,
Yeah.
one of the best tag teams ever in wrestling history, him and his brother. So you don't expect this singles run to be the way it is, especially
Like,
I'm not gonna say later in his career, but Jeff had broke off a little bit before this, before
oh, for sure.
so stuff like that. So for Jay to just now, quote unquote, break it off from his brother
Yeah.
and doing his own thing, it's like shocking to a lot of people. It's shocking to a lot of people.
Nah, for sure. I mean, like you said, like it's his moment. It's like again, I I don't want to give him his props. It's not a backhanded compliment to him at all, to Jay at all. But it's like Roman groomed him for this moment. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? You know
if,
what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say that Roman that Jay all his efforts were meaningless because again we know for a fact he been putting in work, but like literally Roman groomed him for this shit.
so I got a question. Because we're talking
What's
about,
up?
we don't go too much long. We gotta get ready for NON. But if Roman's a heel again, right? I mean, he's not a heel right now. He's currently like a tweener. Pretty much to me, he's a babyface, in my opinion. Right now,
Of
Roman's a
course,
babyface to me.
right?
But if he goes tweener vibe, give you a little bit of healing moment. Does he throw that line that you just said back in JC? I made you.
Yes, yes. Again, this is why I said we have a fun summer coming up. Why? Why? And this. So because we got wrap up soon, I'm gonna go ahead and just go into
Go ahead,
this
no, go
this
ahead.
go down this rabbit hole. The summer looks great for Jay. I feel like Jay is going to go for Cody's title again. You and again, a lot of people feel as though he said it, but like no, he said that he looked at both. Um, he's looking at both. The fact that
Huh.
it's like he had the chapter with Gunther and he didn't necessarily get that done. Yeah, you might expect him to try to go get his rematch with that, but I feel as though the bigger match would be to go for Cody's title. I feel like him and Cody again were friends. Cody was the one that 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 brought him to Raw. That again made him make sure he pushed main event Jey Uso. Um, again he broke down the family and all that stuff. It's literally like you wouldn't expect they won the tag team titles together. Shit, I mean you would expect Jay to go for Gunther, not that one. But again, full circle story would be for him to go for Cody's title, win Cody's title, and then look at like this. Roman entered this Royal Rumble saying for a fact that he was coming back for his title. At that moment, Roman Reigns now has to acknowledge Little J, as he used to call him. He now has to acknowledge Little J as the big dog. So
Mm-hmm.
you wind up getting a heel Cody this year, which everybody's kind of been wanting, right? You get the acknowledgement of Roman having to acknowledge Jay, and you can possibly build a Sammy program with Jay.
So, like I said, I got a little pushback on that because only when you acknowledging somebody in their family, you're the tribal chief. Jay's not the tribal chief.
That's why that's why I worded it carefully. That's why I worded it carefully. Again, just acknowledge him as the big dog. I ain't say tribal chief as just the top dog right now. You could be tribal. Again, Roman's forever gonna be tribal chief. We ain't even gonna talk about that no more. That's how it's cemented with him. It ain't gonna go nowhere else. I don't care if you a high chief, if you know what I'm saying, if you big in Hollywood, I don't care about all that. Roman's tribal chief. Again, YTC, because that's what he's promoting now on his new t-shirt. He's your tribal chief. Everybody's tribal chief. The only tribal chief. The original tribal chief. Ain't no moving that. Right? But for him to again now have to challenge a Jey Uso, to be a challenger to a Jey Uso who's always been the challenger to him, would be full circle type shit.
Thank you, man. I ain't against it.
That's why I like it. Like I know I said that Jay had like is a scheduled match and everything like that, and Jay winning a scheduled match it never works out in his favor. I feel like this scheduled match now is going to work in his favor. You know what I mean? Um, do I ultimately feel as though Gunther will lose his title to somebody? Yeah. I don't want to say, I hate saying this about Gunther. But I'm gonna ask you this question: Is Gunther a stale champion?
Um, yes.
So Gunther dropping it. So and I just want to hear. I just want to know your opinion on it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen. If Roman went to Raw and took that title, would that be better?
Yep.
Do you think Roman would go for that title?
Nope.
All right. Again, just ask because
No,
it's like you
I
know what I
don't.
mean.
I don't believe Roman will go for that title. Roman is so connected to the Universal
Yeah.
Universal title, and don't get it wrong. I think eventually he will go get it. Uh,
Yeah.
but right now in the current state, no. I think this. So hear me out. So I know you said that you believe Jay will go for the Universal and all that. I believe Jay will go get the world from Gunther. He go get that from Gunther some kind of way. I don't know how, and I'm not really like clear. I haven't really thought about it. Some type of way Roman gets the Universal, and you got two Bloodline members with the titles before the end of the year. That's what I'm predicting. That's what happens. Jay and Roman will be champions together, and I think that'll be dope as shit. See that?
Okay. I mean, I get what you're saying.
That's what I would like to see. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. That's what I would like to see. I would want it. I would want.
You know what?
Of course, no, you're
I'm
doing
trying.
such
I'm
a
trying to charge
big
my
one.
phone.
But so yeah, I would want. Of course, I want Jay to win it at Mania for sure. But Roman gets it somehow, and both of them are champions at the same time. And then now we're on the same level. Even though you still the tribal chief, but when it comes to in this wrestling ring, motherfucker, we on the same level. We
I
both
get
world
you.
champions,
I
and
get you.
we
Yeah.
go from there. And then I can see the jealousy coming from his brother. I can see
I
the
don't
jealousy
think we
coming.
get jealousy anymore with them.
Jealousy slash
Yeah,
motivation.
yeah, yeah.
So
I
jealousy meaning
like damn, like little brother did it.
damn, you got it for me, bro. Right. I'm the older one, and all
I
right, boom. Now it's like slight jealousy, but then it turns him up to make him go. I don't care if it's go get the fucking
right.
U.S. They go get. I don't want him to say, but you just go get the
Yeah.
U.S. and then stay. I can see. I can see Jimmy eventually
What kind of
becoming a
champion?
champion like that.
I don't see him
Well,
getting.
not universal.
I'm sorry.
And hold on. So the only reason why I'm saying it because it'd be the same way like Christian was with Edge. When you least suspect it, you will finally get it because we all agree that Jimmy can work. Ain't like
Right.
Jimmy can't work. Jimmy can work on it. It's just I believe that his brother, if Triple H does it the way I'm saying it will give him the motivation, even if he don't win it, to fucking at least be in the title hunt for a couple months. And even if he just win a couple, IC
That's
titles or something like that, he will have other goals. But I want him to compete
and
for
that's what I see though. I see Jimmy going for the U.S. title. I see Jimmy going for Intercontinental title. You know what I'm saying? I see him go for. I see him definitely getting mid card title. And I feel as though like you use Edge and Christian who aren't real brothers. So I'm saying but like Matt and Jeff. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you though. I'm with you. I understand your point fully. Matt and Jeff were literally brothers again. Jeff winning let's say WWE Championship multiple times versus Matt got the mid card title, and then of course he got the ECW title. Whether you want to look at that as you know what I'm saying or not, but that's how I look at those two. Again, the older brother kind of yeah,
Yeah, that's a mid card title. You see,
the
mid
older
card
brother kind of
title.
gets the lower belt, but still has the great match he can contend for potentially. And so it's
Yeah, I want to see him compete. At least compete. Get a get a shot at
look
the
look
title.
look
He
look
ain't got to necessarily win it. Just put him in a shot and see.
redeem their WrestleMania moment.
But
Redeem their WrestleMania moment.
that has to come off my list as one
Yes,
of the worst brothers
redeem
matches
their
ever.
moment. Redeem yeah.
If we can have them two go at it,
That redeem their
yeah, that would be
moment,
dope.
which would be a great thing to do.
So people definitely will. People people would love to see it if it happens again. especially with Jay, shooting through the
Yeah,
ranks the way he has, and if Jimmy could just like we said, not to win it, but just be competitive in these matches. When you go up
I
for a
want him to
world
be
title, whoever
healthy.
you're going up against, it would be more
I
competitive
want
and
him to
make
be
it
healthy.
believable
Yeah,
and be believable.
I
Lose some
mean,
weight too, little
it,
bro. Lose some weight, big bro. Big bro got to lose a bit of weight.
it's just a long way. But at the same time, I want Jimmy to get the.
Can't hear
Oh,
you.
you better now.
There you go.
You good? All right. I
There
definitely
you
want
go.
Jimmy. I want Jimmy to get
Yeah,
the
you go. No,
the the accolades sooner. Um, I want him to get sooner. Again, just want to always be healthy because again, Jimmy has a plague of getting hurt. You know what I mean? He's been plagued with getting hurt, and that's what sucks
at the
at the
at the
weirdest
at the
times.
weirdest time.
And so we're definitely hoping for that. But yeah, I definitely feel like we're going to see something. For the summer again, a heel Cody, a
Can't hear you, dude. We lost you. I don't know. We lost Matt for a moment. I'm not sure what's going on with him. But like you said, we definitely lose Jimmy at like some weird times in our situation. I hear you,
all
Matt,
right.
but I
Look,
don't
I'm
see
gonna
you,
drop back
Fred.
out and I'll come right back.
Yeah. So I want Jimmy to step up and be contender as well. Um, he don't necessarily got to win it, like man Matt keeps saying. I just want him to be competitive. And if they can redeem their brother versus brother match at WrestleMania, that would be dope as hell too. Because I didn't care for that match at all. That match was very shaky. Too super kickish for me as well. So see if I can get Matt back on here real quick with y'all. Uh, hey man, me and Matt at the Rock Boys Network, we want to thank y'all. The last 3 weeks, the progress that we have gained on our YouTube channel is very, very unbelievable. We're talking about some people that literally started this journey in September. For us to have close to 300 followers on YouTube is crazy. Um, I'm appreciative for it. I know Matt is as well. Almost 300 people follow us on YouTube. We got 275 right now. In the
Mm-hmm.
last 3 weeks, our numbers been going through the roof. Um, I don't know what's going on with Matt. He keep dropping in and out.
Hey, can you hear
Got
me?
you right now. I can't hear you. But yeah. So we want everybody to keep tuning into the Rock Boys Network. We got a lot more content coming.
Good.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Say something. Yeah, I
All
hear
right.
you
Yeah. No,
now.
my
You
phone
got
was hot, bro. So that's what it was. Yeah.
what the fuck happened?
Huh?
Keep going in and out.
Am
Yeah,
I
you
good
keep
now?
going in and out. You
Am I
keep
good
going in
now?
and out.
All
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
Yeah, my
There
phone
you
got
go.
hot. My phone got
Good.
hot. Either way, nah. Definitely
Okay.
shout out to all the fans. Shout out to every viewer, all the viewers. What we can do, what we'll do next show, whether it's tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll give a preview of like predictions as far as what's gonna be for Elimination Chamber. I ain't gonna do it today, just the fact yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, we definitely do that. Yeah, we do that. We'll probably do a review on Monday because I believe Monday gonna have a lot of hidden gems that's gonna put some things
Was
together.
that is the fallout of the Rumble?
I do want. Yeah, well, that's a lot of things with these with these big PLEs now. We having that Monday thing, that WrestleMania type thing where they want to give us better
Yeah.
stuff on Monday. Only thing I want to say about Raw, before we get out of here, is I don't know how true it is because Netflix don't really give out their ratings and stuff,
Oh, but the
but
viewership.
they're
Yep.
saying Raw drop has been dropping over the last
Yep.
couple weeks since the first
Yeah.
show. Now we knew it was going to be a drop off from the first show. We knew that already because the first show they just put so much
Word.
behind it. But if this is really true, 70,000, I mean, yeah, 70,000 people are then left stop watching Raw. Hey, y'all better start giving us to 11 o'clock now.
I think that's the
That's all
reason
I'm
why
saying.
though. I think it was the fact that they were ending at 10:30, and then for the fact that it was all building up to Rumble. I feel like now that we're at Rumble, I feel like now we're going to get the viewership should probably go back up again. You seen the turnout for Rumble in the crowd again. Remember, we did see some empty chairs Netflix debut. Not gonna lie, not gonna deny it. So I feel as though like we're definitely back on track. I'm saying going into again. We're in WrestleMania season. Let's be honest. It's the fact that it's like there were no real PLEs for like the last 2 months. I feel like we're building up to what we need to do. Again, big product coming. Cena been on there. Elimination Chamber coming up. I think we back up with viewership.
One thing I didn't like, the Cena declared for the
I ain't
Elimination
want to get into
Chamber.
that tonight.
And I'm just saying, but he flat out said he's not going to be there for the next month.
Yeah. Now that's a crock of shit.
I really didn't care for that too much. To him saying that, like, I understand you see the movie, but bro, you just told people that I'm not going to be there, so just holler at me
Right.
first. Basically,
Like,
I don't like that. As a company, I'm like, bro, you handicap me a little bit.
Yeah, because it's like now it's like if my viewership drops, it's because you're not on it. Like, you know what I mean? The shit like that.
Right.
Like they look at the cost.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, now we'll talk about him getting into the into the Elimination Chamber. But yeah, I mean, great show overall though.
Fun show.
I'm not mad at it. I wasn't mad at it. Yeah, fun show. Men's Rumble.
Star-studded, boy.
Yeah, sure. Star-studded, even without some super big return. I'm not shitting on AJ Styles. AJ Styles is a big return.
I know what you mean.
Nobody seen it coming. And I'm happy there. But all the other crazy names that we were hearing, not to get none of them in this show still, in the Rumble still put on. That's just testament to how good the roster is, honestly.
Yes, sir.
That's man. With that being said, this your boy Dave CEO Cole.
I'm in kill mode now. We're back in kill mode. Hey, yo, call me El Killmonger. From here on to the end of the night. The Killmonger is here. King Matt. Signing out for the Rock Boys podcast. Gearing up for NON. Live on YouTube. What time we say? 6 o'clock. So in a half hour, get your motherfucking popcorn ready. You understand me? Get your popcorn ready. Go get your hard hat helmets if you need to go get them. Because again, we punch them motherfuckers in their mouth.
Listen, for those that might not be able to see this until tomorrow, whatever, the audio version of the YouTube will be out as soon as we get done recording tonight. And if you want to see a dead body, check in.
You won't see the dead body though, because it ain't going to be existing on camera.
Well, and he's not showing up anyway. So with that being said, big yeet, and we in YEET-A-MANIA. Welcome to YEET-A-MANIA, bro.
Word.